In one single afternoon, Google DeepMind tore up its entire leadership chart. The CEO stepped down. The company's chief scientist walked out too. Same day, and it's Kuro's job to explain why that's not a coincidence. First, who actually left? Because this isn't some replaceable executive. Demis Hassabis co-founded DeepMind back in 2010, and Google bought the company in 2014. He won an actual Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 2004 for AlphaFold predicting protein structures. This is, by any measure, the face of Google's entire AI push. Here's exactly what changed, not just the headline version. Hassabis is stepping down as CEO of Google DeepMind, moving up to chair, plus a brand new title, Alphabet Chief Scientist. In his own words, it's so he has, quote, the time and space to focus on the big picture. If the co-founder is stepping back from day-to-day operations, who do you think is actually running the company now? Take a real guess before Kuro tells you. The new day-to-day CEO is Koray Kavukcuoglu, DeepMind's own Chief Technology Officer. He's been building the technical side of DeepMind for years now. This isn't some outsider parachuting in. A clean internal handoff. But that's only half of what happened that day. Here's the part that makes this a genuine shakeup, not just a title swap. On the exact same day, Jeff Dean, one of Google's very first engineers, 27 years at the company, also announced he's leaving his role. Two of the most senior technical minds at Google's AI arm gone from their titles in the same 24 hours. Dean isn't retiring though. He's starting something new called Discovery Loop. It's a public benefit corporation aimed at automating machine learning, science and engineering itself. Which raises an obvious question Kuro genuinely doesn't have a clean answer to yet. Two of Google's top AI minds, both walking away from their titles at the same moment? Does that read as a plan or a warning sign to you? Genuinely curious, comment your honest read. Here's the case for why this looks planned rather than a crisis. Hassabis isn't actually leaving, he's repositioned and he's still running Isomorphic Labs, DeepMind's own drug discovery spin-off. And Kavukcuoglu was already the CTO. This is an internal handoff, not an emergency scramble to fill a seat. So why now specifically? Context actually matters here. Google merged DeepMind with Google Brain back in 2023 specifically to compete harder against OpenAI and Anthropic. 3 years later, Gemini is a legitimate frontier model, and this reshuffle lands right in the middle of that exact race. Worth comparing, since frontier lab leadership churn isn't actually new. OpenAI's 2024 departures, including its own chief scientist, were sudden and, for a moment, genuinely contested in public. This one reads almost opposite, announced in advance, framed as orderly, both people staying inside the company. Same category of headline, very different shape underneath. If you were running Google, would you make a leadership change like this mid-race or wait until things calm down? There's no clean answer here. What's your instinct? Being straight about what isn't confirmed yet, since some headlines are overstating this. Google hasn't said whether this was a purely planned transition or nudged along by something we simply can't see from outside. And Dean's exact departure date, plus how Discovery Loop actually gets funded, isn't fully public either. Let's put the whole thing back together, fast. Hassabis, CEO to chair, plus Alphabet chief scientist. Kavukcuoglu, DeepMind's own CTO, steps up as the new day-to-day CEO. And Jeff Dean, out after 27 years, launching Discovery Loop. Same afternoon, two of the most powerful seats in AI changed hands, and almost nobody outside Google saw it coming. Does this make Google's AI push stronger or shakier? Tell Kuro below and subscribe.